Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. A while ago I did a video about my Lady Dior that I purchased, and I've gotten a lot of questions in that video about the current state of that bag, if it has peeled, if it's in good condition, like what's going on. So I figured I would just make a video to show you what the bag is looking like now after I've used it quite a few times and just break it down for you. I got this bag in late July, so it's been about 6 months of having it, and I can tell you that I was not using it much until we went to Europe, and then I used it pretty much every day that we were there. And truly because I was using it the most, then that's when you could really start seeing the wear and tear of the bag. But anyway, I always keep it stored in the bag, like in the dust bag that it comes in, and I always keep the Dior letters stored in this so that it's also protected. The biggest question I've gotten without a doubt has been, is the bag peeling? The short answer is yes, however, it's literally not noticeable at all. So anyway, the peeling started back here, and that is literally when I realized we were in Madrid and I had been wearing it, like I said, pretty much every day. At that point, I think it was like day 3 of wearing it every single day, and I looked over and I was like, oh, it looks like it's getting a little dirty from my black blazer. And then I looked closer and I was like, it's peeling a little bit. Now I'm going to show you, and I have to get really close with this because it's so minimal that you're even going to be like, I don't see it. Maybe, I don't know. I literally don't even know if you're able to see, but it's just a tiny bit right here that is peeling, or was peeling. I feel like it was worse before and then it got better. I literally don't think that you can even see it. Oh, maybe right there a little bit. That is as far as the peeling goes. Like literally it's just this right here. Here's just another close-up. There is literally no peeling anywhere else. There is nothing else damaged in the bag in terms of the peeling that people keep asking about. So I'm not sure which bag is the one that's getting peeled that everybody's always asking me about and saying like, oh, I've seen so many people saying that their bag just peeled like almost immediately. This bag is not peeling at all. Literally just that tiny little corner that you can barely even notice it, which is why I have not taken it in to get repaired, because it's just like not noticeable at all, that I'm like, I'm just gonna hold on to it because why get it repaired for that tiny thing? So anyway, that is the peeling that people keep asking about. That's literally all that I can say is, yeah, it has a tiny peel. The handles are also just fine. I don't know if you're able to see there, but there's nothing going on with the handles either. So, I mean, it was mostly just because I was wearing it as a crossbody, and so I think that this was scratching a little bit with my outfit, I guess, but that was pretty much, again, the peeling. Now, where there is a little bit of damage, the bottom studs, I think you can see it right there, and then this one too, they got scratched a little bit. I put the bag down in it was like a bench, I think, in a park in Madrid, and it got scratched there just a tiny bit. But I mean, I knew that this would happen because it's just metal that's coated in this pink thing, so I just knew that it was probably gonna get scratched. But again, here's a little bit of a close-up of this side and the other side. The top two are pretty much okay, so it's just these bottom two that are a little bit scratched there. This little cover here in the handle it has like a tiny scratch as well. I think you can see it right there. Again, it's just the metal. I think it's just the metal that is coated in this pink thing. It's just rubbing off from the contact and everything. So that's just also what got peeled a little bit there. And then I have to get really close and like zoom in so that you can see things. All around this side, it's getting a little bit of a peel. And then this part also got like peeled a little bit right here. Like you can barely notice these things, but I mean, I went through this bag to really inspect it and see what it was that was happening in the status so that I can make this video. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the bag. The letters are doing just fine, thank God, even though like they do rub with each other whenever I walk, because I mean, this is literally what it sounds like. You can hear me walking with this bag. Anyway, again, that's that on the bag. Now the handle, or like the strap, I also always keep that one stored in its own little dust bag. Now this one gets strapped onto the bag and then you can wear it as a crossbody. One of these straps though did get a scratch. That one is a bit more noticeable than all of the other scratches, I think, but you can see it right there. But that is also literally it. The rest of the handle is just fine. I still have my letters, my M and K for Monica and Chris, my husband. And then, I mean, yeah, everything else is pretty much just looking the same. The biggest wear and tear of this bag has been the metal parts that I think they're coated in this pink material so that obviously like it matches the bag. The whole bag is pink. And so I think that it's just whatever coat is starting to peel from the contact that the metal is having with each other. It's nothing that's like really driving me insane, even though I'm a person that like gets, obsessed whenever I see that something is not in perfect condition, but it's actually not driving me insane, which is why I'm not taking it to get repaired just yet. However, this is why when I bought the bag, it was super important for me to buy it in a place where I could get it repaired if something were to happen. The Dior sales associate actually told me that if you buy a Dior product, like a Dior handbag or anything like that outside of the US, it's likely that you're not going to be able to get the work fixed and like done here in the States. You might have to take it outside to, whichever country you bought it in. And I actually like read online before actually committing to it if that was true, because I didn't know if he was just telling me that to buy it here. But actually a lot of people were saying that they had damage on a wallet or a purse or something, and they went to take it into Dior and they were like, no, sorry, we can't help you because it's not part of Dior North America. So again, that's just what I've heard. I obviously have not had to take the bag in. I did buy it in the States, so it's not like I would know if that is the case or not, but that is what he told me. However, like I said, because the damage is not that noticeable, I haven't taken it in for repairs because I just don't think that it's going to be worth it, since it's just so tiny and minimal that literally you cannot even see it. Like I have to like zoom in so close for you guys to even be able to see it, and I hope that you actually were able to get a glimpse there. But anyway, I hope this answers the questions about the status of my bag 6 months after buying it. I hope that this helps clarify any doubts about how durable the bag is. I did wear, like I said, every single day pretty much when we were in Europe, which was like 3 weeks. Well, actually I'm lying. I didn't really wear it in Poland much. So I would say like 2 weeks for sure, like every single day when we were in Madrid and in Paris, it was pretty much worn every single day. So it got its use then. Other than that, when we're in the States, I would say probably wear it maybe 2-3 times a month, not that much. So it's not that often. So it's not like I'm using this bag constantly. So anyway, that's just to give you a, you know, like a little bit more of an understanding of how often I use that bag. Maybe for people that have been experiencing the peeling, they might have used it more often than I do. I also haven't seen any of those videos personally, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I actually should probably look them up to see what's going on and if it's a different bag. But anyway, my Dior bag has a different design. It is the diamond motif, which is why you see these sticking out. The regular Dior, like the traditional Dior, actually has, everything is like flat and it feels very different. Like this leather is super different than the traditional Dior. I was told it is more durable. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I was told, and so I believe my Dior sales associate. So maybe it is, this material is a little bit more durable. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't watched those videos of the people that are experiencing peeling with their Lady Dior, so I'm not 100% sure if it's the traditional one, but for this one, that's pretty much it. Although again, I mean, I do take good care of it. I try to make sure that the bag is always safely stored. If I'm wearing it, I make sure that I'm not, you know, it's not rubbing with anything else. I always place it in like a nice little spot so that it's protected. This just happened, I think, from, you know, like wearing it so often that it just, there's no way that you can wear a bag that doesn't, you know, like the metal doesn't rub with each other or anything like that. Like it's just, I mean, maybe there is a way, and if there is, just let me know how, but I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I hope that this helped answer any questions. If there's anything else that you want to know about this Lady Dior or my experience buying it, or, you know, any other questions you have about the status of it or anything you want to know, just leave that in the comment section. I will also leave a link to the original video of my Lady Dior unboxing so that you can see what it was like fresh as new before I even wore it, and my experience buying this bag. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.